And it's something about being too close that pushes me away. See, commitment is my kryptonite. A cold shoulder gives me frostbite. I break out of hives of the myth thought of forever leaving my side. So why can't I act right? And I'm going to start right there. How you doing? You may know me from Queen of Slim. This is Bertrand BOYD with Get to Know Bertrand BOYD and Hollywood Melanin. That's a good question. I ain't never getting asked that. I probably have to rank the poetry at the top. That's like the foundation of it all. And then the performing and acting. That's pretty much the poetry being the foundation, so it kind of propelled everything else. So that has to be the top of the list. And then I don't even know how I perform, but yeah, performing and then the acting. The acting kind of just came along at some weird time in my life, and yeah, so that'll be right there. But right now it's kind of taking the priority over everything else because of how the transitions and stuff with this movie. The Temptations. I love the Temptations. Like I love that movie. Between that and the 5 Heartbeats, I'm probably like locked in. Like I could watch them 100 times. It don't matter. Ain't no one come to see you, Otis. Oh man. Probably writing. That's like my go-to. It's always been there, and that's always something that I just latched on to. So I enjoy writing a lot. So it would probably be it. I became a favorite heartbreak. And everything I throw at her, her heart takes because who loves stronger than a woman? I'm pulling in the other direction because she got a strong hold on my soul. Like, dude, where you fixing to go? I never question her love for me. And even when I'm acting shady, she shades me from myself. She saves me because I've been known to sabotage a relationship or two in my day. And it's something about being too close that pushes me away. See, commitment is my kryptonite. A cold shoulder gives me frostbite. I break out of hives of the myth thought of forever leaving my side. So why can't I act right? And I'm going to start right there. New to me. If people ask that question, I have no idea how to really answer that because I don't know. It's like some real average Joe type guy to me. Like I'm real simple, real even keel. So it's new to me. So if that's something that people say that I'm doing, I guess I'm just kind of just working. One of the best decisions I made was attending an HBCU. That was a life-changing experience. So it's something that I will always hold near and dear to my heart. So shouts out to Benedict College in Columbia, South Carolina. One of the worst decisions I made. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any worst decisions. I don't have any real regrets. I think the things that I probably, the situations where I just feel as if could have gone better, but necessarily regrets or the worst. I can't really think of anything right now off the top of my head, to be honest with you. Oh, so I had a guy named Will the Real One. That was like my mentor back in the day. And he always told me never to chase the money. He said, chase the dream, and that'll come. So that's something that I've always kind of held near and dear to me. Like that, never really chase the money. I always just chase the passion of it all. It means everything. It's just one of those situations where I'm just able to just be. It's real liberating, If anything, it's just one of those. Everyone can't do it, or there's different aspects of being an artist. So for me, it's just one of those situations where I just feel as if I'm able to create. I love to create. You kind of, it's an escape. So all of the above, for me, it's everything. It's breathing. It's important for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, that's Queen and Slim is easy. That was, and I think it was the best because it was the most nerve-wracking for me. Like, I feel like I was plucked from Miami and just put in a situation where it was like sink or swim. Like, that's pretty much what it was for me. Like, and I was out there on the island by myself, having to have some kind of chemistry with people that I've never worked with on such a level was very new to me. Like, I ain't never been on a set where there was that many people before. So to be in that situation, I think that was probably the best because I knew I didn't want to be bad, of course, but I wanted to represent the crib and myself. And so being able to hold my own with both Jody and Daniel really was, I think, probably one of the best experiences acting-wise thus far. Hey, you know, I forgot I was in the movie because the movie was just that engaging, and you know, I'm towards the latter part, you know, the climax of the film. So when I see myself, it was like, oh, like, damn, bro, like you're like, you really did it, like you there, like. And I know so many people that are trying to get to that point, and it's funny, like I've seen friends move from their hometowns to LA, you know, pursuing the dream, and, you know, acting and whatnot. And it's like, I'd never had the intentions on moving to LA. Like, I don't want to move to LA. I don't think it's necessary, to be honest with you. People say it is, but I don't feel so. I don't feel like it is. And then I pulled this rabbit trick on it. So I was like, yeah, it was a surreal moment for me. Very surreal, very, very surreal. And still, I think I'm still trying to catch get a grasp on everything that's happening with this film and with me and everything. So yeah, surreal. I want to meet Samuel L. Jackson. I'm a big fan, and I would love to meet him. Like, to be honest with you, I like the older cats, the OGs. I feel like they'll just drop some jewels on you, some things that you need to know, things you just can't be taught, things that they've experienced that you probably will never experience. So when you do, you would like to know how to navigate, you know, that situation. So I just, I admire the older actors. My biggest fear, spiders. Yeah, I'm scared of spiders. Like you ain't, yeah, if me and the spiders there and you around, you might be on your own. Like, I'm scared of spiders. Nothing really scares me like that, but spiders is one of them. I'm scared of spiders. Yeah, I'm scared of spiders. Okay, it's like two projects really. It's one that I'm actually currently writing. It's a script. And I'm a former baseball player, so that's like my first love. That's that was one of my biggest passions. So there's a baseball player by the name of Doc Ellis who played for the Pirates back in the 70s, 80s. And he's notorious for throwing a no-hitter while on LSD. This is a story that he's told, and he's got a documentary and everything. And whenever someone does it, I would love to portray Doc Ellis. Like, that's one of my, I would love to play that guy. And strangely enough, we happen to favor, so it just works. And then I got the hair, and then he had the hair. So it just works. But I am a big fan, and I would love to portray him. Doc Ellis, yeah. I'm a hustler, and that's pretty much where it lies for me. There's no quit, you know. There's a lot of grit in me and my work ethic, and I do a lot of everything that's really happened has been really organic and unorthodox. I showed up in LA last year on a humbug just to drop off unsolicited material to agencies. That people were trying to talk to me somewhere, and it just really was one of those situations where it was just like all they could do is tell me no. I ain't care. And I wasn't from here, so that's just the Miami in me. It's like if this is what I want, I need to just go out there and figure this out. But I wasn't moving out here either. No. I wasn't trying. I wasn't trying to do that. But for the most part, I think any advice that I can really give at this point in my life, with the acting and whatnot, is I think aside from, I would say experience, but I don't even know if that's necessary. You just got to put yourself in a situation where you're in the room. Like I think being in the room is kind of what got me to, at this very point, I haven't even scratched the surface, but being in the room, like I didn't land a role, and me not landing a particular role is what got me to Queen and Slim. So being told no didn't deter anything. It really just propelled me to try so hard to do more. So for the most part, like just a young actor, young black actor, if anything, you just gonna have to make some noise some kind of way. Marketing, the promos, the reels, the short films, the acting, the footage, like it all it helps. It helps. So I think the element of the hustle is kind of what you're gonna need. Just the basics. Get your headshots. Get those things together. Get your resume together. So key elements, the key details like that kind of helps, I believe. So stick to the basic and grind it out. Just work. We just recently finished a show that's on. Like before Queen and Slim dropped, I actually was doing I actually had just completed another feature film called Murder Gardens, and that's on Amazon and Hulu and all those sites, everything except Netflix. But it's a story that deals with Miami as a whole, man. It's a real story that resonates with the people that are from there, and then it really resonates with the other people that have done or live in such a city or such a predicament. But it's called Murder Gardens. It's based on not a true story, but it's based on true stories that are like put together. But it's real interesting, and it just so happened to come out like a week before Queen and Slim. So everything, I was real busy around that time and getting busier. So yeah, it's always good.